Access verified, welcome. Initiating AI Protocol 369 to manifest your dream life in 19 seconds.
You've probably heard all the buzz about AI lately, right? From ChatGPT writing essays in seconds to Siri and Alexa handling your daily tasks. AI is everywhere, revolutionizing how we live, work, and even think. But what if I told you that AI can do something even more incredible? Something that most people don't even know about? Imagine taking that same cutting-edge technology and using it not just to answer your questions or automate your schedule, but to actually manifest wealth, success, and luck in your life in as little as 19 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about AI that doesn't just serve you but transforms your entire reality. Imagine waking up tomorrow and having everything you've ever wanted. Money flowing into your account effortlessly. Opportunities falling into your lap like rain, and the kind of luck that makes people think you've struck some kind of cosmic deal. It sounds impossible, right? But I'm here to tell you that not only is it possible, it's inevitable. In fact, over 15,143 ordinary people just like you are already achieving that kind of result with what I'm about to share. No more endless hours of meditation. No more creating vision boards. And no need for any prior spiritual experience. What I'm about to reveal is so powerful, so mind-blowingly effective, it's going to make everything you've ever tried before look like child's play. Picture this. In as little as 19 seconds, you could be reprogramming your mind, your energy, and your entire destiny with a precision that's scientifically designed to draw in massive wealth, explosive success, and the kind of luck that has people wondering what your secret is. And the craziest part? It's all done for you. Now, if you're thinking, I've heard it all before, let me stop you right there. This isn't another fluff-filled promise or a cookie-cutter solution. This is a cutting-edge breakthrough that uses next-generation AI technology to magnetize the life you've always wanted. So, if you're ready to finally flip the switch and start living life on your terms, then keep watching. Because your life is about to change in ways you never imagined. But before I dive deeper, let me introduce myself. I'm Hubert Rees, and if you haven't heard my name before, it's because I've spent most of my life quietly mastering the art of success. I'm not the kind of guy who's all over social media flashing cash or giving motivational speeches. Instead, I've been in the trenches, testing every strategy, every technique, every method out there to unlock true, lasting wealth and success. And recently I stumbled upon an extremely effective method to attract endless wealth, unstoppable luck, and unparalleled success with just a click of a button. Sounds too good to be true? Well, buckle up, because this is about to blow your mind. Now, here's something you need to know. What I'm about to share with you wouldn't have worked just a few years ago. Back then, the tools simply weren't available, and the technology wasn't advanced enough to make this possible. But now, thanks to the incredible leaps we've made in AI technology, everything has changed. We're living in an era where AI isn't just about automating tasks or crunching data. It's about unlocking possibilities we never dreamed of. It's about tapping into a power that can generate results instantly. We're talking about real, tangible results. Wealth? Check. Luck? Double check. Success? Absolutely. No more struggling, no more wondering if the universe is listening. With AI, we've cracked the code. This isn't just another manifestation program. In fact, this is the future of manifestation. And you can be at the forefront of this groundbreaking movement. I'm inviting you to join me and countless others who have already experienced the magic of AI system. Before I tell you about how you can access this powerful AI manifestation tool for free, let me take you back to a time not too long ago. I was incredibly poor, struggling to make ends meet, and about as tech-savvy as a caveman. Seriously, I didn't even know how to turn up the volume on a computer. My life was a constant cycle of financial woes and endless bad luck. I was desperate for a change but had no idea where to start. You see, failure and I were old friends. In school, I was the kid who could never quite make the grade, always falling just short of expectations. As an adult, my resume read like a catalog of short-lived jobs and failed business ventures. I'd tried my hand at everything from multi-level marketing schemes to inventing the next big thing. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Each attempt ended in humiliating defeat, draining not just my bank account but my self-esteem. But the greatest failure, the one that nearly broke me completely, was personal. I had always prided myself on being a good judge of character, on building strong relationships. I thought I had it all. A loving wife, Sarah, and a best friend, Mike, who had been by my side since childhood. They were my rocks, the constants in my chaotic life. Or so I thought. It was a Tuesday afternoon when my world imploded. I had come home early, hoping to surprise Sarah with flowers. A peace offering after yet another argument about our financial struggles. Instead, I was the one surprised. The sound of laughter from our bedroom froze me in my tracks. I recognized both voices instantly. Sarah's giggle and Mike's deep chuckle. In that moment, as I stood there with wilting flowers in my hand, everything became painfully clear. The late nights at work, the secretive phone calls, the sudden distance between us. It all fell into place like a cruel puzzle. My wife and my best friend. The two people I trusted most in this world had betrayed me in the most profound way possible. The confrontation that followed was ugly. Accusations flew, tears were shed, and relationships shattered beyond repair. Sarah left that night, moving in with Mike. Just like that, I lost my wife, my best friend, and any remaining shred of self-worth I had managed to cling to. In the weeks that followed, I spiraled. I lost my job, unable to focus on anything beyond my pain and anger. Bills piled up, unopened. I retreated from the world, convinced that I was destined to fail at everything I touched. I started going to manifestation programs, self-help, personal development training, and seminars. Bob Proctor, T. Harv Eker, Tony Robbins. You name them, I was there. I was desperate for a way out of the dark pit I had found myself in. I had heard about people who had turned their lives around, and I thought, why not me? But after exhausting my last $20,000 of savings, desperate for something that would finally click, something that would help me break through and achieve the success I was yearning for, nothing happened. In fact, I found myself drowning in more debt, with nothing to show for my investment. Those $20,000 would have been better spent paying off my credit cards, but I was all in, chasing a dream that seemed to slip further away with each seminar. I felt like a failure, like I had wasted not just my money, but my hope. Then something unexpected happened. It was during one of those last-ditch efforts, a Tony Robbins workshop. I was early, and so I sat outside, trying to gather my thoughts. My mind was spinning with frustration, but then something, or rather someone, caught my attention. A man sitting next to me was typing away on his laptop. There was something about him, something that drew me in, a strange, almost magnetic aura. We started talking, and it didn't take long for me to realize that this guy wasn't just another seminar attendee. He had a calm confidence about him, a knowing look in his eyes that made me feel like he had it all figured out. And as it turns out, he had. This man, Alan David, who was casually sitting beside me, had been one of the founding members of the famous ChatGPT. Yeah, the AI that's taking the world by storm. But there was more to his story. He wasn't just a tech genius. He was a visionary. He was the guy who had unlocked the secret to blending technology with the power of the mind. But as fate would have it, Alan's brilliance had made others envious, and he was fired, pushed out by those who couldn't handle his talent. After Alan was fired from the very company he helped create, the weight of betrayal pushed him into a deep depression. The brilliance that had once fueled his rise seemed to dim, overshadowed by the bitterness and pain of being cast aside. He spent days, even weeks, feeling lost, unable to find a way forward. But Alan was not the type to stay down for long. He knew that his depression was leading him nowhere. In a moment of self-reflection, he decided to take control of his life once again. The fire of determination reignited within him, and he committed himself to a path of intense study and self-improvement. Alan began diving into books on philosophy, psychology, and spirituality, searching for answers that could pull him out of his despair. Then, one day, he stumbled upon something extraordinary: an ancient manuscript on manifestation. This wasn't just any text. It was a treasure trove of wisdom, filled with techniques and practices that had been passed down through generations. It spoke of aligning one's mind and spirit with the energies of the universe, harnessing specific frequencies to manifest desires with precision. The manuscript sparked an idea in Alan's mind. He began to wonder, what if he could combine this ancient wisdom with the power of AI? What if he could use technology to amplify these manifestation techniques, making them more precise and effective than ever before? With this new vision, Alan went into what he called massive study mode. He pored over the manuscript, studying its teachings in depth. But he didn't stop there. Drawing on his extensive knowledge of AI, he began to experiment with creating sound frequencies that could align with the energies described in the manuscript. After countless hours of research, testing, and refinement, Alan made a groundbreaking discovery. He developed an AI technology capable of generating precise sound frequencies designed to attract wealth, success, and luck. These weren't just random sounds. They were carefully calibrated frequencies that resonated with the specific energies needed to manifest these desires. The AI was able to analyze vast amounts of data, identifying the exact frequencies that could influence the energy fields around a person. By listening to these AI-generated soundtracks, users could align themselves with the universal energies that attract abundance. It was like having a direct line to the forces that govern wealth, success, and luck. It allowed anyone, regardless of their past struggles, to tap into the power of manifestation in a way that was fast, effective, and incredibly precise. Now here's the thing. Alan wasn't selling anything. He didn't need to. He was simply sharing his story, and as I listened, I felt an overwhelming sense of clarity wash over me. This wasn't just another pitch or empty promise. It was real. My heart raced as I realized that this could be the breakthrough I had been desperately searching for. But as much as I wanted to believe, a small voice in the back of my mind whispered, "What if this is just another dead end?" I couldn't afford to go down another road that led nowhere. I was hanging by a thread, both financially and emotionally. But then again, what did I have to lose? I had already hit rock bottom. If there was even the slightest chance that Alan's system could turn my life around, I had to take it. "Alan," I began, my voice trembling with a mixture of desperation and hope. "I've tried everything, every seminar, every book, every technique out there, but nothing has worked for me. Please, I need this. I need your system." He looked at me, his expression softening. It was as if he could see the weight of my struggles, the burden I had been carrying for so long. "I can tell you've been through a lot," he said quietly. "And I want to help you, but you have to understand, this isn't a magic bullet. It requires commitment, focus, and belief. Are you ready for that?" I nodded vigorously, tears welling up in my eyes. "I am. I'll do whatever it takes. Just, please, show me how to use it." For a moment, Alan was silent, as if weighing his decision. Then, with a slow nod, he reached into his bag and pulled out a sleek black device. It was small, about the size of a smartphone, but with a futuristic design that hinted at its advanced capabilities. "This," he said, holding it out to me, "is the key to everything. The AI I've developed is loaded onto this device. It will guide you, generating the sound frequencies tailored specifically to your needs. But remember, it's not just about listening. You have to engage with it. Visualize your goals. Feel the emotions of already having achieved them. The more you put in, the more you'll get out. I took the device from him, my hands trembling. This small object felt like a lifeline, the one thing that could pull me out of the darkness I had been trapped in for so long. "Thank you," I whispered, my voice choked with emotion. "Thank you for giving me a chance." Alan smiled, a warm, genuine smile that made me believe, for the first time in a long while, that things might actually get better. "Don't thank me yet," he said. "The journey's just beginning, but I believe you can do this. I believe you can turn your life around." As I walked away from that seminar, clutching the device tightly, a sense of determination began to replace the despair that had gripped me for so long. I didn't know what the future held, but for the first time in months, I felt a glimmer of hope. I was ready to take control of my destiny, to use the power of Alan's system to manifest the life I had always dreamed of. And deep down, I knew this was the beginning of something extraordinary. I immediately started applying what he had shared with me, diving into the tracks he had meticulously crafted. These weren't just any sounds. They were precise, powerful frequencies designed to attract wealth, success, and luck. And from the very first listen, I could feel something shifting within me. At first, it was subtle. I felt a sense of calm and focus that I hadn't experienced in years. But as I continued to listen, day after day, the changes became undeniable. It was as if the tracks were reprogramming my mind, aligning me with the very energy of abundance. Then, the real transformation began. Within just a few days, I noticed my mood lifting and my outlook on life brightening. I no longer felt weighed down by the stresses and failures of the past. Instead, I felt a new sense of confidence and purpose. I started waking up each morning with a clear vision of what I wanted to achieve, and, more importantly, I felt empowered to go after it. Soon, opportunities began to appear, seemingly out of nowhere. I landed a new client for my business who was willing to pay double what I had been charging. This deal alone pulled me out of the financial rut I had been stuck in for so long. My inbox started filling up with invitations for collaborations, partnerships, and offers that I would have once only dreamed about. But it wasn't just my career that took off. My personal life transformed as well. The strain that financial stress had put on my relationships started to melt away. I was able to reconnect with my family on a deeper level. And my friends even remarked on how much more positive and energized I had become. One of the most striking changes was the shift in my luck. I started winning small contests and raffles, things that had never happened to me before. It was as if the universe was finally working in my favor, opening doors I didn't even know existed. And then came the big one, an unexpected windfall that changed everything. I received a call one day from an old business partner offering to buy out my share in a venture we had started years ago. The offer was more than generous, and with that money, I was able to pay off all my debts and finally start living the life I had always dreamed of. All of this happened within a matter of weeks, and I knew it was no coincidence. The AI tracks that Alan had created were working. No, they were doing more than that. They were transforming my life from the inside out, aligning me with the very forces of wealth, success, and luck that I had been chasing for so long. For the first time in years, I felt free. Free from the chains of financial stress. Free from the doubts and fears that had held me back. I was finally living the life I had always known was possible, and it was all thanks to the power of this extraordinary AI system. As I basked in the newfound success that Alan's system had brought into my life, a realization began to take root. I had been through hell and back, betrayed, broken, and nearly bankrupt. But I had emerged on the other side stronger and more empowered than I ever thought possible. But as incredible as the results were, I couldn't help but think about the limitations. The system was powerful, yes, but it was also confined to a single device, a device that only I had access to. I kept asking myself, what if this could reach more people? What if it wasn't just limited to a physical device? The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. We live in a world where technology is rapidly advancing, where artificial intelligence is becoming more integrated into our daily lives. The AI that Alan had developed was groundbreaking, but why stop there? Why not leverage the incredible power of large language models and cutting-edge semiconductor technology to take this system to the next level? Imagine a platform where these AI tracks could be accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. No more limitations to a single device, just a few clicks, and you could be connected to the same life-changing frequencies that had turned my world around. The possibilities were endless. As the idea of expanding Alan's system took hold in my mind, I couldn't ignore a nagging doubt that kept creeping in. This wasn't my system. Alan had created it from the ground up, and he was the one who had unlocked the secrets that had changed my life. Who was I to come up with a new direction for it? I hesitated for days, going back and forth in my mind. The last thing I wanted was to act like I knew better than the man who had given me this incredible gift. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this idea wasn't about taking credit or changing what Alan had created. It was about amplifying it, about taking his already powerful system and making it accessible to even more people. The potential was too great to ignore, and deep down, I knew I had to at least try. Still, when I finally picked up the phone to call Alan, my hands were shaking. I ran through what I wanted to say a dozen times in my head, trying to find the right words that wouldn't make me sound presumptuous. I took a deep breath and dialed his number, my heart pounding as I waited for him to answer. When I finally spoke to him, I laid everything out on the table. I told him about the incredible changes the system had brought into my life, how it had transformed me from the inside out. I explained how I felt compelled to share it with others, to help those who were struggling as I once had. To my surprise, Alan listened without interruption, a thoughtful expression on his face. When I finished, he simply nodded. "I had a feeling this might happen," he said with a small smile. "The system was never meant to be kept secret. I always envisioned this system growing, evolving beyond what it is now. What you're proposing, it's exactly what I had hoped for. The technology is there, and with the right approach, we can make this available to everyone. And hearing your story, it's proof that this is the right thing to do. You're living proof that it works, and I can't think of a better person to help spread the word." Relief and gratitude washed over me. Alan wasn't just giving me his blessing. He was inviting me to become a part of something much bigger than myself. Together, we could help countless others unlock the same success and abundance that I had found. We were on the same page, and now we had a plan to make it happen. With Alan's expertise and my drive to share this system with the world, we set to work on building the platform. We leveraged the latest advancements in AI, incorporating large language models to create an intuitive user interface that could guide individuals through the process. The powerful NVIDIA chips ensured that the system could handle the vast amount of data needed to generate the personalized sound frequencies that had transformed my life. And most importantly, we made it all accessible through a simple web platform, eliminating the need for any special device. Introducing Quantum Manifest, a cutting-edge fusion of ancient wisdom and futuristic AI, designed to help you attract wealth, success, and luck in as little as 19 seconds. Here's what makes Quantum Manifest AI truly revolutionary. It's accessible to everyone. You don't need any special device or prior knowledge to start benefiting from it. With just a few clicks, you can access the AI-generated soundtracks that have the power to transform your life. The platform is hosted on easily accessible web pages, so no matter where you are or what you're doing, you can tap into the energy of manifestation. And today, right now, you have the rare opportunity to gain access to Quantum Manifest AI. But there's just one thing. Alan and I didn't create this to make money. Our mission is to fund groundbreaking research and support meaningful charity work. That's why, to access Quantum Manifest AI today, we're asking you to make a donation. Your contribution isn't just an investment in your future. It's a way to give back, to be part of something far greater than yourself. So don't wait. Take action now. Secure your access to Quantum Manifest AI. Transform your life and join us in making a real impact on the world. Just click on the button below to claim your access now. Now you might be wondering, is this too good to be true? Can this AI-powered tool really make such a dramatic difference? Let me assure you the proof is in the pudding, as they say. This system has helped tens of thousands of people. And it can help you too. Since I started sharing this revolutionary system, the results have been nothing short of astounding. This AI system has helped tens of thousands of people manifest success online and in their personal lives, which means it can help you too. But don't just take my word for it. I'd like to introduce you to one of my recent successful members. Meet Franklin, one of our most inspiring success stories. Franklin is a pretty ordinary guy from a small town in Texas. Today, things are going quite well for him. He's making a minimum of $500 per day using the techniques I taught him. But if I were being completely honest, not too long ago, things weren't so bright for Franklin. You could say he was at the bottom of the food chain. In fact, his story reminded me so much of my own past struggles that it nearly brought tears to my eyes when he first shared it with me. Picture this. It was Christmas time, a season that's supposed to be filled with joy and giving. But for Franklin, it was a stark reminder of his dire financial situation. His young daughter, eyes sparkling with excitement, asked him the question every parent both anticipates and dreads. "What did you get me for Christmas, Daddy?" Franklin's heart sank. At that moment, he had only $32 in his bank account. But looking into his daughter's hopeful eyes, he couldn't bear to disappoint her. So he put on a brave face and told her he'd surprise her with something big for the holidays. But inside, he was panicking. How could he possibly fulfill that promise? It was this moment of desperation that led Franklin to discover Quantum Manifest AI. Like me, he was at the end of his rope, ready to try anything. And try he did. By leveraging on this next-generation AI manifestation system to attract wealth, success, and luck from the universe. The results? Well, they speak for themselves. Within weeks, Franklin had made his first sale online on his humble e-commerce store. Then another. And another. By the time Christmas rolled around, not only was he able to buy his daughter the present she wanted, but he was well on his way to transforming their lives completely. Today, Franklin's story of going from $32 in his account to consistently earning $500 or more per day is just one of the many success stories I've had the privilege to be a part of. And here's the thing, Franklin's story could be your story. Whether you're struggling to make ends meet, feeling stuck in a dead-end job, or simply knowing that you're capable of so much more, this program can be your turning point. Remember, I've been where you are. I've felt the sting of failure, the weight of financial stress, the despair of not being able to provide for loved ones. But I've also experienced the joy of breaking free from those limitations, of tapping into a wellspring of abundance that I never knew existed. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you. Because I know that if it worked for me, for Franklin, and for thousands of others, it can work for you too. Here's why Quantum Manifest AI is in a league of its own. 1. Cutting-edge AI integration. Most brainwave tracks rely on a one-size-fits-all approach. They're generic, designed to appeal to the masses without considering your unique vibrational frequency. Quantum Manifest AI, on the other hand, is powered by advanced AI that tailors each track specifically to you. Our system analyzes your personal energy patterns and creates sound frequencies that resonate directly with your desires. This isn't just another brainwave track. It's a customized tool engineered to work in harmony with your individual goals and challenges. 2. Precision engineering for rapid results. Traditional brainwave tracks can take weeks, if not months, to yield noticeable changes, leaving you wondering if they're even working. But with Quantum Manifest AI, users report experiencing shifts in as little as 19 seconds. Why? Because the AI algorithms behind these tracks are designed to cut through the noise and connect you directly with the frequencies that align you with wealth, success, and luck. It's like having a direct line to the universe, fine-tuned and fast-tracked for maximum impact. 3. Ancient wisdom meets modern technology. Other brainwave tracks are often based on surface-level understanding of sound and frequency. Quantum Manifest AI is different because it combines ancient, time-tested manifestation techniques with the latest advancements in artificial intelligence. Our tracks are rooted in powerful, ancient manuscripts that have guided seekers to success for centuries, now supercharged by AI to amplify their effects exponentially. 4. Holistic transformation, not just relaxation. Most brainwave tracks are designed to relax or stimulate your mind. But Quantum Manifest AI goes beyond that. It's about transformation. These tracks don't just calm your brainwaves, they reprogram your entire energy field. This isn't about just feeling good in the moment. It's about creating lasting change that permeates every aspect of your life, from your finances to your relationships, to your overall sense of purpose. 5. Backed by real results. Listen, Quantum Manifest. AI isn't just hype. The results speak for themselves. Thousands of users have already experienced life-changing transformations, from skyrocketing their income to attracting once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, all thanks to these tracks. And remember, these aren't just hopeful wishes. These are tangible, real-world outcomes driven by a system designed to manifest your desires into reality. 6. Ethical and charitable commitment. Finally, unlike other products that are all about the money and profits, Quantum Manifest AI is part of a bigger mission. A portion of every purchase goes to charitable causes, so while you're manifesting your dreams, you're also contributing to making the world a better place. In summary, Quantum Manifest AI isn't just another program with brainwave tracks. It's the evolution of manifestation technology. It's precise, it's personalized, and it's proven. If you're ready to leave behind the ordinary and step into a life of extraordinary abundance, then this is the tool you've been waiting for. Imagine the life you could be living just moments from now. Your dream home, financial freedom, perfect health, and happiness. All within your reach. The path to your abundant future is right here. And it starts with Quantum Manifest AI. Don't let past failures hold you back. This is your moment to finally achieve the success you've been longing for. And it can all begin in just 19 seconds. Click on the button below to claim your immediate access.